Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Today on Manifesting Monday, I'm going to talk about the easiest and best manifestation prayer you can ever do, and you probably already know it. If not, it's very, very easy to learn. I'm not going to assume that everybody watches me is Christian, but I'm going to think that a lot of us are. And it's the Lord's Prayer. And this is not blasphemous or anything. It is actually it's a very mystical prayer. And I think once I explain to you how it's so mystical and it can manifest for you, you'll be pleasantly surprised. And we grew up, or I grew up. Sorry, we said in the morning, we always said the Lord's Prayer, God Save the Queen, and Oh Canada every morning. And I'm wondering if it was a much gentler time back then because we did start off with the Lord's Prayer. I don't know. It's just, you just kind of have this feeling somebody's watching what you do. So, character is who you are when no one's watching. So if you think someone's watching, maybe you don't cheat on that exam as much. You know what I mean? Anyways, I digress. Let's get on with today's Manifesting Monday. So, the Lord's Prayer. Let's break it down and into how it's a mystical, powerful prayer. And of course, if you aren't Christian or you aren't interested, check in next Monday and we might have something for you then. So, without further ado, let's get started. Our Father who art in heaven. Let's break that first one down. Those are your thoughts that live in your mind. I want you to think, when you think of this now, this is the heaven is your mind. So, our Father who art in heaven. So, far. I just realized there's no R in father in this, and I've had this for over 20 years. I just realized now there's no R in father. So anyways, I'm getting squirrel. Now I want to say Father, our Father who art in heaven. So our thoughts, because our thoughts are everything. Our thoughts are the seed, which is our Father. Our thoughts are our seed to our reality. Our thoughts don't create things, our action creates things, but our thoughts create the actions that we do. So our Father who art in heaven, so that would be our thoughts, the seeds to our life, the Father who art in heaven, who live in our mind. Hallowed be thy name. Hallowed, never say anything bad about yourself. Hallowed be thy name. Never say, I'm so fat, I'm so stupid, I'm so lazy, I can't do this. Hallowed be thy name. Always honor yourself. Always honor yourself with your thoughts that live in your mind. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So what you're creating in your mind, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Thy kingdom come. What you create in your mind will manifest on the earthly plane. So that's why our thoughts, who are in our mind, always be positive. Hallowed be thy name. Always say something good about yourself, because thy kingdom come. You are creating, you are manifesting. Thy will be done, your thoughts on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. So give us this day our daily bread. Our daily bread are the things that we bake in our mind, the things that we create in our minds, the things we mix in our mind. So give us this day our daily bread. So every day is a fresh day that you get to start what you're making. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, because they live in your mind. So forgive us our debts. So, this is like how we treat other people. This is our karma. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Because if you have not forgiven somebody who's done something to you, you continue to create that memory, that feeling. And so it's treat people the way you want to be treated, basically. So this is our karma. And forgive us our debts as we forgive us our debtors. Now, I want to reiterate here that I know some people have had some terrible things happen to them, but forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. That doesn't mean you forgive that person. It means you forgive yourself for creating that memory in your mind all the time. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. And especially if somebody you need to forgive who has passed on, how can you forgive them? You can't go up to them and talk to them and they're gone. So that's why forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. So forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. So don't be tempted to overspend. Don't be tempted to overeat. Don't be tempted. This is having some self-control over your actions. So and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. So, think of the devil card. What are you chained to? Are you a smoker? Do you overeat? Do you overspend? When you see that something that triggers you, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, how can your thoughts change what you're about to do? For thine is the kingdom, for the whole world, the earth is yours, and the power and the glory forever, forever and ever. Amen. So this is telling you, for thine is the kingdom. So you are creating your world. You have the power to create your world. You also have the glory to create your world. So now that I've broken this down, let's read this again. Our Father who art in heaven, our thoughts, the seeds to our life, because the Father is the seed, the mother is the egg. So our Father, our seeds of our thoughts who art in heaven, who live in our mind, hallowed be thy name. Never say anything negative against yourself, because you're just going to create that negativity in your life. So always, hallowed be thy name. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Is a good rule of thumb here. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So your kingdom is what you're creating on earth from the thoughts that you have in your mind. Give us this day our daily bread. So give us this day. So every day is a fresh day to create something new, to create new thoughts, to mix it up, to create something new, to bake something new into your life. Let go of the previous day. That bread is old. That bread is moldy. Every day you can have a fresh start with fresh thoughts. And forgive us our debts as we forget our debtors. So treat other people the way we want to be treated. And forgive and learn to forgive people. It's a gift that you give yourself. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. So with your thoughts, don't let your thoughts create a situation where you are chained to something. And this is also your habits. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. This is not delivering you from Satan. This is delivering you from your bad habits that are creating your kingdom right now. For thine is the kingdom, for it's your kingdom. It's your world you're creating. And the power and the glory, you have the power and you have the glory forever and ever. Amen. So just saying this, I have this in my kitchen because I say it every morning to remind me it is my thoughts that are creating this world. Our Father who art in heaven, my thoughts who live in my mind, hallowed be thy name. Wow, I am an amazing person. No, I don't say that. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I look around, am I creating the life of my dreams? Give us this day our daily bread. Wow, I have a brand new day that I can create something new and fabulous. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. What habits am I doing that are not creating the world that I want? For thine is the kingdom. It's my world. It's my world, and the power and the glory. So am I happy with what I'm creating? If I'm not, how can I change it? Because every day I get a brand new start. Give us this day our daily bread. The power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. It's a mystical manifesting prayer, and that's not blasphemy. That's the way it was meant to be. You have to remember, there's many miracles in the Bible, and this, you don't have to be Christian to listen to recite this prayer. There's nothing in here that says Jesus, or it doesn't even say God. It says our Father who art in heaven. Actually says our Father. Our Father. I wonder if this was made in Ireland. Our Father who art in heaven. I'm not I love Irish people. I do. But I have my sister-in-law is Irish, so that's how she would say it. So that's how I'm saying it. This is an amazing manifesting prayer, and I encourage you to say it every day, not necessarily in a Christian way if you aren't Christian. If you are, say it then in a Christian way, but it's a manifestation prayer, and the more you say it, the more it will make sense to you and help you with knowing that every day is a new creation. What are you creating in your world? What seeds are you planting? What bread are you making today? Yesterday's bread is gone. What bread are you making today? Are you treating other people the way you want to be treated? Right? I mean, if you want to be blessed, are you blessing other people? Just even in your mind. Are you smiling at other people if you want more happiness in your life? Are you doing some action that is going to bring some more health into your life? One of the best things that you can do for manifestation, if you're in a traffic jam, is to let the other person in front of you, because now you're letting things come into your life. Something simple like that. Or do you you make sure nobody gets in there? Well, that's, you're telling the universe you don't want more things in your life. But if you're in traffic and somebody needs to merge in, let them in. Or if you're walking in, you're going into the subway or the train, and somebody seems to be like they want to butt you in, butt them in. You're telling the universe, I'm allowing things to come into my life, but you're doing it in a positive way, not that they're walking all over you. You're doing it with a smile. I'm allowing things to come into my life. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. Anyways, that's the Manifesting Monday for today. It's a manifestation prayer that most of you probably already know. Go ahead and start your day. You can take a screenshot of this if you need to memorize it, or you just want to have a screenshot of it on your phone so you remember. Again, I just have this little thing in my kitchen right by my coffee maker, so it's the first thing I say every morning. And it's done amazing work for me, and I hope it does for you. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't give it a thumbs down if you think it's blasphemous. It's not. I hope I did this in a very respectful way. I was raised in the Catholic religion, and I don't take this blasphemous at all. I think of it as an amazing gift that we have been given to use to create a lot of love and peace and manifestation in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.